This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Okay, now again let's shift to the gold market. On the gold market, guys, unfortunately I can't say much. If you remember, we have discussed on the weekly research this bearish pattern, that's bearish stop grabber that has target right here. Okay, and it has the invalidation point right here, and theoretically our market has erased this stop grabber, trend has shifted bullish, market has moved above this high. And in fact, we said in the weekly research that here we have a bit contradictory moment, because from the one point of view here we have the bearish stop grabber, okay, but on the 4-hour time frame chart right here, that was the beginning of the week, we have the bullish stop grabber, and bullish stop grabber has the target right above the bearish one. Okay, well, and you probably currently could say, well, the bearish pattern has been erased, market has shifted trend to the bullish side, let's take the long position. But somehow I personally do not want to do this, because yes, that's true that market really has erased this pattern, moved to the upside, but take a look how that has happened. Maybe this is some sort of the fear growing that what the major economist of the Deutsche Bank has talked about. I just right in the beginning of the fundamental part of the gold weekly research, I have posted some his speeches concerning the fears on the gold market, and that's a bit scaring to take the short position on the gold market, and we have tried to analyze this speech. Well, maybe this is some sort of the fearing growing here, because on the 14th of October there will be the Columbus Day, that will be the weekend, and it's not much time till the 17th, and he, by the way, said that it's a bit too few fear on the market. It's not sufficient fear concerning the current situation, and he expects the growing fear on the market. He said that probably not too much fear. Currently gold prices are involved, so that should develop in this direction. Maybe this is some sort of that kind. But in general, if you take a look at what market is forming here and how it will show the upward direction, in such circumstances I do not want to take the long position, because recall our ABCD pattern that we have discussed. ABCD down, it's really plunged down, very significant, right to the 100% extension of that ABCD. And the even 618 retracement after that is normal when the market completes the ABCD pattern. But what is more significant is, I suppose, just take a look at the hourly chart. Take a look at the price action. It doesn't look like this one, but to the opposite direction. That is not the acceleration. That is not the expanding of the market. That is more looks like the retracement. Here we will also find the divergence with the MACD and so on. And this is very similar to the rise in wage pattern that is forming, that could be treated some kind of the pennant and flag on the daily time frame. So take a look at the daily time frame. Well, something, it's not very impressive action, and personally I do not want to take position right based on this pattern, especially since our euro currency setup is still valid. There's also interesting setup on the Japanese yen that suggests some short-term or middle-term dollar strength, of course, until they will be valid, until they will not be vanished by the market. Everything could happen currently. But guys, in the current situation and with this price action, as we see on the hourly time frame, that's not very fascinating for me, and personally I do not want to take the long position in the current environment. I need something more to take the long position. Well, and although we do not have this bearish pattern already, but the overall action, the forming of the rise and wedge pattern, is by itself looks bearish and stands in agreement with the thought that this is probably the retracement, and in any moment market could turn to the downside. Well, that's why on the gold market my thought is it's better to wait a bit, because some big move should happen, and it's better to base your to make the foundation something greater than just current setup and current price action of the gold market, some clear patterns or something of that sort. So previously we had one. I'm speaking about the bearish stop grabber. Now we do not have it, and currently we do not have anything. So that's better to wait for something, at least something more valuable that we could stick with. Until that will happen, well, I think that it's a bit too risky to take any position on gold market right now.